how to not get hurt in relationships. So easy to get hurt, so easy to get scarred, so easy to feel pain and suffering and negative emotion and have your expectations shattered and your trust broken and all this stuff. Welcome in, fam. Much love, Trav here. Take a little stroll around the farm with me as we talk through it. Hope you're doing amazing. Gonna be a little bit wind in this video and also some bird song. I think it adds. We got the mountains in the background. Something I've been working on. Not perfect at, still a young man, but have enough experience behind me that some good ideas on this. And I think the number one key to not getting hurt in relationships is to something I've been talking about: diversify your social needs. You have a variety of people that you can talk to intimately. You can confide, multiple confidants. You have, maybe you have one sexual relationship, but you have good social touch within your circles, right? You have, basically you're spreading out your social needs so that you're not reliant on one person. This person can't pull away and hurt you, right? They do their own thing. It's okay, because you're already diversified, right? Another way of looking at it is to love many. You should be putting your love out into the universe. Love your family, love your friends, right? It's not only you're not only going to be loving one person. So if that person pulls away, rejects you, doesn't want your love, you're not going to be hurt very much, because you have, it's like, whatever, I've got so much loving relationships anyways, right? So you want to be diversified, basically. Not all your eggs in one basket. It's fine to put all your eggs in one basket and watch the basket if you can hold the basket. The problem with that with relationships is if someone else is holding the basket, they can walk away with it, right? So you don't want that situation. Put some of your eggs in their basket, but also you want to be able to do your own thing. So that's the number one key for me that I would share. Spread it out, have a slightly wider social circle of friends and relationships that you're intimate and loving with. You're gonna have your main, but you don't want to be overly reliant. I think that's the number one key. Another important key is to not being hurt is figuring out what the other person wants. Other person may want different things than you. Maybe they want love, you're just lusting, you want sex, or vice versa. Car alarm going off now. Even out here in the boonies, right? You don't need to be wanting the exact, let's get out of here. You don't need to be wanting the exact same thing, but it's good to be aware of what they want and what you want. So if there's a mismatch, you at least don't have the expectation that you're gonna get this thing from them. You want a serious relationship, they want a casual relationship, vice versa. That's a good way of getting hurt. So figure out what they want, listen to it, so that you don't think you're gonna get something that you're not. You're not surprised or blindsided when they're like, yo, I didn't want that. That's another key to not being hurt in relationships. And then the third one is release a lot of expectations. Expectations can cause a lot of problems, because if you have certain expectations, it can, infidelity and lying and stuff like that. If you're not necessarily expecting things to be a certain way, then that stuff's more transparent, and you're also not going to be hurt as much by it, because it's like, well, people are animals, they're going to do what they do. I'm not expecting anything. I'm just grateful for what I have, sort of thing. I think that's important. Releasing as much expectation as possible is a way to not be hurt. And then the last way to not be hurt is, I would say, is just in having good emotional strategy. Having a good emotional strategy where you can deal it with your own, or deal with it spiritually through God, or you have your network of social people that you can call and talk to and talk problems through. I find journaling, writing down what I'm feeling, to be really helpful, especially before going to sleep. Kind of gets it out and releases it, rather than having to share with other people. You know, keep it between me and myself and try to resolve things on your own. That's a way to not be hurt, because you're feeling there's negativity, you bring it to someone else, you bring it to other people, you're just spreading negativity. It's nice to call someone and say, hey, I'm hurting, but it's also nice if you can just handle it on your own so you don't have to do that. So it's good to have some emotional strategies for yourself to handle it on your own. So, summary, how to not be hurt in relationships. 1, love many. Spread out your social needs. You can have a main, but you should have, you know, your friends and family, best friend, multiple confidants, and good social touch in your circles, so that you're not overly dependent. Putting all your eggs in one person's basket who can walk away with it is a sure way to get hurt. So protect yourself, diversify. Number 2, figure out what they want. At least get on the same page, see their page, so that way you're not trying to get something that they're not trying to give. 3, try to release as much expectation as you can. Be grateful, thankful for what you have. Thank the time that you have. 4, figure out ways to manage it emotionally on your own. Hope you find that useful. If you have your own strategies, share them in the comments down below. Would love to hear what you have to say. And everybody else, peace out, much love. You need help. You want someone to talk to that can help talk you through some of these issues. Maybe that can be me. I do some life coaching, and there'll be a link to that down below somewhere. You have to apply. I don't have that much time to get on the phone, so only have a couple clients at a time, but it's a possibility, so check it out. But yeah, and I hope you find that helpful. Much love. Take care.